Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the first, last, and nope, not okay. I'm already blowing it, man. The first and hopefully not last, could be the last installment of I don't know what we call this thing. What I do know is that we are in TR, South Carolina right now. My buddy Nick, he's producing this. We're definitely in his studio and not his house, surrounded by blankets and shelves of books, man. So, yeah, man. Urban Meyer, what's up with him, man? Did you not think you was going to get caught? You had a bar. Very unchristian. Okay? Very unchristian. We saw the video. What, you think people wasn't going to be recording you doing that? He's bumping and grinding out there like R. Kelly. Which, speaking of, that boy got locked up. More on that never. Back to Urban Meyer, man. What do you think? He needs to get his hands on some W's, man. All right, because all that guy can grab right now is L's. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence, though. I respect that boy. He's working his way. All right.
I just wish he had a coach that was willing to fly back with his team after they lost the game on Thursday night.
If that would happen,
Instead of staying back in Cincinnati.
He's in Cincinnati. He stayed in Ohio. Wait, hold on.
So he stayed after Cincinnati.
The Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals win.
Dang old
Jacksonville
Bengal.
team gets on plane, flies back to Jacksonville.
So he said, hey, we just lost the game. I feel kind of bad. I'm in my feelings about this. I'm fixing to go hang out at this bar.
It's his bar.
He owns the bar.
He owns the bar.
The bar is set
Yes.
pretty low for the Jaguars.
Yes. Now it is.
Now it is. So their head coach is in there bumping and grinding like R. Kelly. This is a PG cast, man. There's going to be kids listening to this thing. He was touching the rump of a woman who was not his wife, although he is currently married. He ain't going to win a ring with the Jaguars. He's going to lose one with his wife, probably. Is what's going to happen here. Hate the sinner, not the sin. So,
Amen.
Oh,
Amen.
Sorry. No, okay. Well, hate the sin, not... Man. Prayers up for Barry McGunthrie Jr. All right. What else do we got on the pulse, man?
Second on the list is we had this past week, Facebook went out.
Oh, boo-hoo, man.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, people was probably watching the thing on the social media that I'm saying is good was now.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg actually lost like $6 billion.
Oh, boy.
Poor guy.
Oh, no, man. Yeah, can we get a moment of silence and prayers for Mark Zuckerberg's bank account right now, man? I think, do I have to take my hat off for that? Oh, speaking of my hat, too. For the first, last, and only stinking time, I don't have the Dale 3 hat on. I don't think I've ever not. I feel naked, man. Well, that's because I'm not wearing pants below this table.
Well,
they can't see that, though. They
yeah,
wasn't supposed to know about that.
They don't need to know, though.
Oh, good. I don't want them to know.
I don't want them to know.
Sounds like they know now, man. Oh, James Bond came out this week?
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's cool. Finally. I want them to have a country James Bond. They keep talking about who needs to be the next James Bond. I want them to be a redneck James Bond. You know what I mean?
That should be it. You should be...
New James Bond?
You should be new James Bond.
Okay, well, let's think about that. If I was the next James Bond, okay, first and foremost, I'd probably have like a ATV, like one of them fancy little ATVs with like that shoots oil out the back of that. I could have a camouflage suit. I think that's pretty cool. Get a moonshine on the rocks. Shaken, not stirred, man. I think I could have a sawed-off would be my weapon. Howdy, y'all. That could be. I just walk in the room in a camo tuxedo. Howdy, y'all. And then what else James Bond do? I don't need no stinking wristwatch. I could have a WWJD bracelet around my arm instead of a Rolex. Dude, I could have like a fishing pole that I wrap around and I use it like a zip line. You know what I mean? I could cast me a reel and then jump and swing from one bridge to the other. Whatever, man. They need a redneck or a country James Bond. I think
yes, absolutely.
That might be a video I'll come out with now. Now I might have to.
Yeah. I mean,
howdy, y'all.
Let's make James Bond
a redneck. Let's make James Bond a
Let's
redneck. We just need a redneck James Bond.
Yeah.
I think we're onto something, man.
William Shatner is scheduled to go to space next week on Jeff Bezos' rocket.
Okay, William Shatner's going. That's the most nerdy thing I ever done heard, man. It's like, hey, let's get the guy from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Let's get the guy from Star Trek to go to outer space, man. It'd be funny because like he was that in a movie.
Yeah.
So he should do it in real life too, man. Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones. I bet we should go like pillage a temple, man. You know who we should get? Let's get the guy who pretended to do that, man. Hey, we're flying to outer space. Oh, who we gonna get? We gonna get an astronaut from NASA? No, man, we're gonna get an actor who's 90 who pretended to be someone who flies to the outer space, man. Why don't they just get Chewbacca on that airplane too, man?
And have you seen Jeff Bezos' rocket?
Have you been? No. Yes, I've seen his Dr. Evil rocket, okay? It looks like this microphone right here, man. We know what... This is not my... I didn't pick this microphone, by the way.
What do you think about billionaires taking rockets to outer space anyway?
It's an ego thing, and they're swagger jacking too, okay? Because,
yeah.
If Elon Musk is Pixar, then Jeff Bezos is DreamWorks, okay? He saw what he was doing, and he said, well, I want some of that too. Yeah. Greed, man. Imagine being a billionaire and you're greedy. You have what most people want. I mean, it does make sense, but what else do you want, man? You got it all. Man, I'm going to sound like one of them yoga instructors or whatever. If you're happy on the inside out, then life can be pretty good. But you can also have however many $1 billion and be trying to fly to the moon, man, or where they're going.
So they're going to go to orbit.
Okay.
William Shatner's doing it because he's William Shatner and knows Jeff Bezos.
Why don't you get the real thing? Why don't the Jacksonville Jaguars just get the real thing, man? Get a head coach.
Yeah.
Back to Urban Meyer real quick. We got to back that thing up. You see what I did right there? What's funny is how serious he likes to act and how remorseful about everything. Dude, I don't doubt that you is or isn't, but ain't nobody on a football team going to take you serious when they see coach.
So we're moving into weird news.
Again, if y'all got some ideas what you want to call this segment, Nick is already on the hot seat like Urban Meyer, as we've seen right here. He's crying. I can see the tears coming out of his eyes.
Yeah, so in this segment, I was thinking we read some weird headlines going from around the country.
Okay, all right.
And squirrel fills North Dakota man's pickup truck with 42 gallons of walnuts.
Squirrel, 42 gallons of walnuts in his pickup truck.
Everything.
How buff is this squirrel, man, and how rushy is that pickup truck? How is that thing? Is that thing enveloped in devoured by kudzu already? Is that going to be what's on the commercials though now, like the new F-150 with the ability to haul 42 gallons of walnuts, man? The highest walnut towing capacity in his class. If you love walnuts though, man, that squirrel is a very charitable, very good Christian squirrel, man.
Yeah, let's give it up for the squirrel.
And hold up.
Had to have done this over the
Who's
course
measuring the gallonage of something? Like, I want to know the weight, man. Give me some weight. It's nutty.
Shakira singer attacked by a pair of wild boars.
Okay, so what is Shakira doing that she's out in the country like that where wild boars? I know she wasn't in no deer stand. Okay, I know she wasn't hunting. If Shakira was in down south, them wild boars wouldn't be no problem. All right.
She said she was in Barcelona.
Is she booty dancing in a swamp over there with J-Lo? Look, here's what I'm gonna say. If Shakira can get attacked by boars, ain't nobody safe, man. All right. He take them boars out. Okay. Them suckers. Have you ever seen a hog tusk get yanked out of it? They have a TikTok where they show a hog tusk getting pulled out of a skull. Them suckers is long, man.
I could have easily died, said this woman whose wedgie from wearing high-cut jean shorts on a date landed her in the hospital.
Hold up now. I don't know what that is. Maybe get your Daisy Dukes in a size a little larger. Maybe just wear pants on a date, okay? What kind of... This is a first date? You said it was a first date.
Yeah, I guess so.
Who's wearing jean jorts on a first date? Look, I ain't trying to pass no judgments on nobody, but I'm saying if you show up to a date and they wearing jorts, they probably ain't in it for the right reasons, if you know what I mean, man. Sure, a wedgie that got you in the hospital, that's got to be some form of wedgie, man. I've gotten a wedgie before that landed me on a list of kids that bullies should bully, but in the hospital, it makes jorts look bad. That's what I don't like about that wedgie. Tebow would be ashamed. Go take your jorts to a tailor if you got to. Make a new pair. Cut you a new pair. I want to pioneer the Barry McGunthrie Jr. Signature Courts khaki shorts. It's for when you want to look presentable in a business setting, right, but you also want to show them that you're rowdy. Courts. I think it could be a thing, man. Imagine jean shorts, but then imagine they made out of khaki material. You mind if I ended a little tirade about my CLEMPSON Tigers right now, man?
Shoot it.
What's up with DJ, I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name. All I do know is that if I was on Wheel of Fortune and I had to buy a vowel, I'd solve that puzzle right then and right there, man. They in a crisis, but listen to me, y'all. Take out a large sum of money and put it on the Clemson Tigers being the first 2-loss team to ever win a national championship. Don't do that. I'm just kidding, man. I mean, do it if you want, and if it works out, Barry McGunthrie Jr. had the best insider bet, and if it don't work out, tell him that Jeff Foxworthy screwed you out of all the money you had, okay?